sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing is Hurts. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's brought down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. The 20. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only... Get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Back to throw, Willis. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Now Willis. And that's caught. It's the tight end, Tyler Davis. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Ready?
Here's Willis. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now they'll change things up. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go, here we go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Now swing pass for Dillon. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Third down and 6.
Here we go, set.
Now Willis to throw. Out to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Round left, Yanni. Great, set. '73. 73. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Go Silver, ready? Hey! Crowd left the enemy. No touch.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
No touch. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Ready.
Right back to the air again with Willis. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Davis. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and 8. Now Willis.
Now he's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, here's Willis.
Touchdown, Packers!
Tucker Kraft.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Willis will try and throw for this.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Crowd left Yanni. Alpha.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Second down and 6 now.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
19, 18.
Now Willis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up second and 10. Willis steps away. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 2.
Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Willis will look to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Willis to try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Dotson in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. Busts through the tackle. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 45 yards. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Once again, it's Jacobs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. He'll buy some time right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready, set. No touch.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. Here comes 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tiger Hornet. $63, $63, $63. No touch.
Back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
No touch.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line line of scrimmage. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's second down.
He's back to throw.
He finds Saquon Barkley on the slant.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Two timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a 1st and 10 now.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Now Hurts going to move him around.
Hey, 73. No touch.
They'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it. Running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This to almost certainly win the football game. As they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis.
They'll roll him out right.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Come on.
Willis to throw.
On the move to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
One final try for Willis.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment.